What's up, everyone? I just wanted to show you guys my Tephrocactus Articulatus Papyracanthes that I just got about a week ago. I really love this plant. It's also known as the Paper Spine Cactus. I got this in the desert. I was visiting Palm Springs and I knew I wanted to get a plant, so I went to this nursery and was just looking around, and I ran into this really beautiful, amazing cactus, and immediately I knew I wanted this one. I saw they had smaller ones, but I wanted kind of a bigger one. The one I originally got turned out to be a bit too big for me to put in my car and travel. I ended up taking it back once I saw it wasn't big. It was too big for my car. I brought it back to their office and I told them it was too big, and they were like, "Yeah, you can switch it out to another one." And as they were switching it out, I gave it back to them. And literally, the guy was handling the plant. It literally fell apart. Everything fell on the ground. I was like, "Oh my goodness! I'm so glad I switched plants." So then we got this one. It was a bit more stable. As you can see, it does have like 5 growths from it, so I really like that. I was very, very careful bringing it from the desert back to LA where I'm at. I put it in my car. I put it inside of a cart, and I put a bunch of towels around the base, and then I got a paper, some stuff from Target just to put around the cactus, just so it doesn't move around too much in my car. So it was about a 2-hour ride, and I was so glad that when I got back to LA, it was in complete intact. Here are some pictures of it when I first got it in the hotel room. This is a video of it in the hotel room when I first got it, and it was tilting over to the side, so I put an ashtray underneath one of the sides so it wouldn't tilt over. And then here it is when I brought it back to LA. It was still in its plastic container, and I ended up cutting it out of the container. I cut it from underneath and I cut it from the side, and I put it in the new clay pot. And then I basically just undressed it from its plastic pot, and I put it inside the new pot, and then just put it in there. And I was very, very careful the entire time. Nothing fell apart. I'm so glad. I still haven't gave it any water. It's still pretty moist. In the soil is pretty moist, and yeah, I really love this plant. So right now it's just enjoying my patio here in LA. I'm very careful with them, try not to move it because I know these are very fragile. I forgot to mention, when I brought it from Palm Springs to LA, I did have a friend with me who helped me in the back seat hold it down so it wouldn't bounce around as much. One thing I do want to mention is when I first got it, it had a lot of ants around it, and I did inspect it, and it didn't seem to have any type of pests or type of infestations on it. I did some research on this plant, and it turns out that ants in its natural habitat, they just love to live around this type of plant, and they love to build their home around the base of it. So I think it's pretty normal to have some ants around it. I did notice there was a couple of ants crawling around it yesterday, which I think for the most part a lot of the ants have gone away. And like I said, there wasn't any type of pests on it, nothing that I could notice. And it did come from a really renowned nursery in Palm Springs, so I don't think it had any type of pests. I just think that ants, like in its natural habitat, like to live around this plant. I feel like it should be in its more natural state, natural habitat type of state. And if ants like to live around this plant in its natural habitat, I'll just let them there for now. If I don't notice any type of infestation, it looks good to me, it's fine. I'll keep you guys updated if anything happens with this amazing, beautiful plant.